Alright guys, Mr. G bringing you Galactic Shipwright. All of you guys that enjoy building things, you might want to give this one a look, especially if you like space-themed stuff. This game is from a one-man studio. He's a one-man dev team. He's a really nice guy. We're going to take a peek at this thing. It is in very early access right now. Pre-release 0.09. We're going to take a peek at Flight School. This is basically your tutorial. So I've poked around with this thing a little bit, and we've made ourselves a little starter ship to get going. So essentially you build with blocks for shape. You can add batteries. We've got 4 batteries there. We've got a large thruster. We've got 4 smaller thrusters. And we need thrusters on the side for strafing. We need thrusters on the front for braking. And we need some thrusters off to each side on the rear for turning and steering. And then we're going to try and get ourselves through the first little flight mission. This thing has Newtonian physics, as you're going to see in a minute, which makes it a little tricky, but not in a bad way. I love the Voxel style cubist design with the ships. It's really kind of cool, and it has a little bit of that tilt shift kind of graphics going on. Let's fire this thing up. Let's see if Mr. G can drive. Now you're going to see you got 2 arrows. One telling you which way to go to the checkpoint, and the other tells you which direction your inertia or your general velocity is taking you to. I'm not a physics teacher. Don't judge me on that. So we're going to strafe. Nope. Yeah, this ship could still use some work. So maneuverability is something you're going to want to work on with your builds. We can add weapons and hinges and more complicated devices later. I'm just not that fancy yet. So if we can just deftly make it through this asteroid field. Now look at these asteroids. They're adorable. These things can damage us, but we're going to do our best to just get through the asteroid field. Now we got some text there. I want you to be a successful navigating the asteroid field. So an interesting place to put the tutorial text right there. And we can close that off. We've read the tutorial. We've done our homework. We've gone through it. We've nearly made it to the other side of the tutorial. Keyword is nearly. I love the shading on this thing. I really do. Let's get turned around here. I keep overcompensating. But I think this game has a lot of potential. You guys know I love Star Sector, and I love anything with building themes. So I'm really looking forward to this. I feel like it has so much potential. We'll see how it does. We'll see how polished it is on release. Now we have to watch out for the gravity wells of these planets, because they will pull us right in if we're not careful. So we gotta get our inertia just right. Can we back it up? Can we back it up and hit the checkpoint? Can we? We're gonna run out of energy here if we're not careful. Alright, we've hit that checkpoint. We're gonna blast out of here before we get sucked into this planet. Our camera's a little wonky. Okay, can we land this thing? We're gonna go full Elite Dangerous here. Can we get it in to the space station? Now, we did it. You're gonna notice that flight, while it looks 3-dimensional, is really on a 2-dimensional plane. So there's no up or down movement. There's just basic flight and basic building. So we've now unlocked the second mission, Taxi Driver, which you can see comes with its own planet. Very Asroneer looking planet. We have to transport all the passengers. So I think we're actually going to have to add different kinds of blocks for that. Maybe we need like a passenger block. Power plants and specials. What do we have here? Shield generator, battery, power plants. So maybe we don't need anything fancy for that. But here's the build screen. We can grab parts and we can delete them. We can pull off thrusters. We have to attach to the little yellow wonky bits. We can rotate things. We can add things. So let's say we want different shape here. When we got wing 2x1, we're going to use R to flip. Yep, T flips it the other way. All right, so we can add that one right there. Flip it the other way. Boom. And throw in some paint here. Let's say, let's go with spacey blue. No, give me that paint. Give me the paint. So we can paint this thing different colors. We can play around with it a little bit. It's pretty simplistic right now. There are some hinges, kind of like Besiege, that you can tweak around with. There are some weapons, so you can imagine that there are some more complicated build modes coming. We can attach these to different keys for when we want to fire them. So I imagine this comes with its own block. There you go. We can delete this little guy right here. We can slap on another railgun right here. Everything is tied to power though. So you will have to make sure you're not overdoing your power, and you got to deal with the Newtonian physics, but it's a pretty game. The tilt shift graphics and the minimalistic style of graphics is pretty cool. And I know the devs working really hard on this to get it going and get it out the door. I think it's going full release here on February 2nd. So here's just a first peek at it. If you like building stuff, maybe give this one a go. As of right now, it's definitely still in early access, but it's got a lot of potential. That's it for this one, guys. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Throw us a sub, throw us a like. I hope to see you in the classroom. Mr. G out.